And Woody likes the crooked cock.
God, I hate that topic.
I've been working
really
out quite a bit.
For
A lot of people have noticed some tricep growth in me. I feel like I should upgrade the animal I can beat up from a dog to a coyote or something like that. Like
see, now your skin is tighter. See, before you had some fat to cushion the blow. Now he's ripping vascular muscle tissue, creating serious damage. You're never going to overpower the animal.
A 60-pound
I could absolutely overpower a coyote.
First of all, if you see a 60-pound coyote, call Guinness. Because that's
actually, how much do they weigh? 40? I don't know.
I would
smaller
say
than a
35 to like a King Daddy one's probably 45.
Fuck it, bring on the wolf. Actually, don't do that. That sounds terrible.
A wolf will fuck you up.
Yeah, a wolf is a problem.
If you've never seen one, and we watch National Geographic and shit like that, I watch a ton of that stuff because I've got with Disney Plus, you get all the Nat Geo shit. They're like, I can whip his ass. Yeah, him too. Oh, bring it on, Mr. Bison. But you see,
such a big one.
Yeah, right.
Here, moose.
But, God, you've got to see those fucking animals in real life to get any sense of how big they are compared to you and how insignificant your little 200 pounds is to them. Yeah. Period. Like it's nothing.
Especially moose. Those animals are so much
camel.
We have those things. Wolves, right? What do wolves weigh? 120? Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong.
Wolves can be
I would say 120 would be a pretty big fucking wolf. But the thing is, like
no way to know.
It's about 80 pounds of jaw and teeth, and the rest is just carrying that around.
Then the rest is just fast.
I don't know. Like I wish you could have been out there in Texas and seen Brent's pet wolf, and just gotten a sense for how intimidating that thing is to be around. Because I've been around big dogs. You've got big dogs. This thing is different.
Yeah.
He looks at you and he's like, I guess the boss likes you. No kill. He's like the Terminator when he like scans something, does a threat assessment, and then decides, no, don't terminate. Like just such a monster of an animal. And they're really tall. I don't know. They're really tall. They're really fast, which is surprising. Their heads are huge, and their jaws in particular, like they're not like a lot of dogs have been bred, like especially like Labradors. Their teeth have literally been bred to be dull because they're meant to go retrieve birds and not damage that bird they're retrieving, whether it's a duck or a pheasant or a dove.
I didn't know that. The
wolf's teeth, just like a Belgian Malinois' teeth, have been bred by evolution to just be sharp, grabby, barracuda fucking monster teeth. I watched that thing tear a rabbit apart, and it was just like he was eating a ham sandwich.
String cheese.
Dude, watching videos of barracudas makes me never want to get in the ocean ever again. Fuck those animals. Those are scary.
You ever see a fucking gar? That'll keep you out of the goddamn lake.
Arowana, are you familiar with that one? That one's a good
That's the one that goes up your pee hole.
Don't think it is. They're 6 feet long. Nate.
You haven't seen my
touche.
No, that I'm not. I do not know about the arowana.
I think I mentioned having one on one of the shows before. Mine was only a foot long, but they grow to 6 feet long. No, and it's this giant fish. It's small enough you could hug it, but like it's big, right? And they jump out of the water so high. One of the staples of their diet are birds sitting on tree limbs.
Oh, this looks like a bitch-made fish.
Yeah, I'm not a bird on a tree limb.
Yeah, I could whip this fish's ass, no problem.
You have to show me the picture of the arowana you found.
Okay, tell me this is maybe this is not an arowana.
It could be. Okay.
That's what I'm seeing too.
Let me find in.
Yeah. So what I found looked like a cross between a trout and a goldfish. It looks absolutely pleasant. It looks like it would be tasty if you baked it in aluminum foil, or a friendly little companion to be in your little
your aquarium. Yeah,
aquarium. Yeah.
I bet Shaq has some of those. He loves fish, apparently.
Does he?
Yeah, I remember there was a whole show years and years ago on like MTV when they had all those retards.
Get bigger than that.
Fucking. That's pretty. Well, how tall is that guy? 3.5 feet.
Oh yeah, look at that little fella. That.
Oh, look at my really big fish. Yeah,
I want that guy to hold every fish I ever catch.
I caught a giant fish. Here's next time
I think
Lee Kim.
Next time I take a dick pic, I want that guy to. Like,
Wait.
That's a service he offers on Fiverr. You know, he'll come hold your dick for the photo. This little...
I've done that before. I was with a girl who had incredibly tiny hands, and I was like, "Can I take a picture while you hold my penis?" She was like, "Why?" I'm like,
"Shut up! It's for other girls." Jesus.
I'm like, for posterity. Like, come on, this is gonna go down in history. Oh my God! Here's three men holding a gargantuan arowana. What an oddly shaped fish. This is a tropical fish. Like Amazon?
It happened in the Amazon. There's a.
Oh, I remember this. You ever play Oregon Trail?
Yes, I did.
Did you ever play Amazon Trail, which was the sequel?
No.
I played Amazon Trail. I had
on the way to Oregon.
So on Amazon Trail sucked. You're on a raft going down the Amazon, and mostly you just fish, and
get bit by snakes. And
I think maybe you could get bitten by snakes, but I want to say the arowana was one of the fishes you could catch. Yeah,
I don't know if they're good eating, but maybe it depends on how hungry you are.
That's true of everything.
Yeah, everything's good if you're hungry.
Well, all right then. I think I could beat up an arowana. I don't think he's got any weapons that I fear.
But they have big teeth. But or do they? I'm not even sure about that. I might be off target. The problem with fish in general is the environment, right? Like, can you beat up an arowana on land? Yes, 100 times out of 100. Can you beat up an arowana if you're in a moving river? That's a tough one.
Wait,
if I'm in a moving river and that one in the lowest picture wants to fuck me up, it's gonna get me.
Right?
It would get you. It would get like any. We're even the best human.
What are its weapons?
Terrible.
Like, it depends. What is it gonna do to you? You know what I mean?
We
have literally fallen into the topic that I just said. I hate that topic.
I said at the beginning of this topic, are we really doing this again?
Now we're fighting fish. The trifecta is complete.
I'm happy to change the topic. I think Kyle's right. I'm not seeing any nasty teeth here, so that the
I was
weapon
always
thing,
a little bit
the weapon thing
afraid.
Is an argument I've made against herbivores a lot. You know, people like, Woody, you can't beat a deer. He has hooves and like leaf chewing teeth. Like, he's not a tiger. I know. Well,
We've all
There's
seen
a
deer.
chasm of difference.
We've all seen the video where the buck beats the shit out of that guy, right?
We've watched it a half dozen times.
It comes at him on its hind legs and it's whacking him with the front until he topples over, and then it's on him. You know, like I would not pit myself against a full-grown whitetail buck in the middle of breeding season. I would not want any part of that.
I saw a deer
really
in the wild when I was walking through the trails. He ran like a bitch. I'm taking that as a forfeit.
Technically a win.
I've killed a lot of them. They're really soft skinned. If you had a blade, you could just cut him apart. Like they're just so soft.
I didn't
So are we.
expect that.
Yeah, like
Yeah, actually, my skin would rip it open with a blade too.
like pigs.
I've lost every conflict with a blade so far. I have a 0% win rate, skin versus blade.
Yeah, there was a deer that was hit by a car in the road, and we were in a neighborhood, so we didn't want to shoot it with a gun, and they were like, put it out of its misery, and because it was real fucked up, and so someone handed me a knife, and he was one of those guys that like keeps their pocket knife razor fucking sharp, like it's that before he hands it to you, he goes, "It's sharp," and like catches your eye, like, no, really.
You understand? This is a laser.
This is my
knife.
hobby.
This is what I do. I live for this.
And I think I've told the story before, but quickly I get down and I grab the deer like under its chin and raise its neck up real gently. I'm like, "Let me send you into the good night, little fella." And right about that time, he comes alive and starts kicking and going crazy. So now I've just got him in like a fucking rear naked choke with one hand and just cutting his throat with the knife.
It's pretty hardcore.
You didn't cut
Covered in
yourself, though,
blood.
did you?
No, I did not cut myself, but in retrospect, I probably could have just let him go at that point. I think he was just stunned, but I was on a mission at that point, so I just cut his.
No, you
throat.
were like, shh.
That's literally what happened. And I was like, I'm laying in the gutter, wrestling with this thing, killing it with a knife, and everybody's looking out the truck window down at me like, the fuck? This FPSRussia guy's for real, huh?
He wrestles deer on his own terms. Yeah.
He had a gun.
Do you guys?
I ended on that note. I love the
That was the
wordplay.
best
Very
shit
nice.
I've ever heard.